Hello, this is Julie. Welcome into the Thrifty Paper Garden. Well, I hope you are well on your way to getting your Christmas crafts and preparations done. I've got almost all my Christmas cards out and about half of my projects, though I haven't started decorating the house. I thought I'd wait until my daughters got home. I did venture out yesterday with a temperature of 7 and 30 below wind chill, but I am finding as I age and have my own personal summers whenever they hit, I enjoyed that yesterday. So it wasn't too bad, and I got a lot of errands done, but I had to stop at my local thrift store, and I found a few fun things. This first is a book. And at first I thought it was an album that you open up and has the big holes in the pages that you put pictures in. But I was pleasantly surprised. Look at that. That pops out. And this is just page after page of these neat Christmas images. So after I've enjoyed it for a while, here's a 3D box. After I've enjoyed it for a while, I think I will cut it up. So I thought that was really fun. And look at that vintage picture. So that was one of the fun things that I found. And then I found a travel album. And it was kind of fun, but what caught my attention is every few pages they have this little journaling spot, kind of like a smash book. And so I got this to use, but I also got it kind of for inspiration. I have one of those bind-it-all binding systems, so I certainly could make something like that. And then I found these Christmas cards, but I liked the dove cut out. So I'll have to do something with those, or at the very least use them as cards. I also found this, and I got it for $1.49. It was the tag sale of the day, and at Michael's they have one very similar this year for $9.99. So I may be a few years behind, but the tags pretty much all look the same. And then I found another Scrabble game. So I think I have about 3 of them, one being a Spanish edition, but I think I finally have enough tiles that I could do my whole YouTube name. Like I said, consider your names wisely. And then I went to Staples. They had a 20% off your entire purchase, and I needed a few things. And I love those kind of stores. I kid with my husband that the best date would be for him to take me to an office supply store and just let me roam around and touch all the paper. But these were paper clips, and it says trombones, but I should have opened it beforehand, I'm sorry, but they are purses, diamond rings, little dresses. Here you can see a red shoe. So actually it says, trombones is probably another language for paper clips. It was fashion mode. But I thought, well, 20% off $1.99, that's not too bad. And I grabbed 2 packages just to make sure. Well, I was glad for it, and I was also kind of disappointed by it. They rang up as 50 cents, and I got an additional 20% off. And I thought, man, if I had only known, I could have grabbed a couple other kind. But anyway, just kind of a fun paper clip shape to add to projects. And I got a few trims. Now this I got at Menards. That's a local hardware store, but I guess they probably are all over the country. Anyway, it's kind of glittery ball trim, and the glitter doesn't come off too badly, but they had green and gold and silver, and it was $1.49 for 6 feet. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So you just never know where you can find trims and such to use in your projects. Then some other trims. This was at the Goodwill, and I thought I would get this. I saw a tutorial a while ago. I think Scrappanology had shown us how to take crepe paper and make different ruffles, and I've been meaning to do that, and I just thought if I had an example to go by that I'd be more certain to try that technique. And then look at this sequins trim. Very pretty. So I have a few yards of that. Let's see. I found a boatload of very nice chipboard. That will be nice for all the albums and children's books I make. Because sometimes you just don't want to use a cereal box. And then I just thought this was kind of fun. Charlie Brown. He's always been a favorite of mine. And now that I married into that last name, we have 2 daughters. And I told my husband, if we have a son, I will not name him Charles, but just some fun paper. And speaking of paper, I went to Tuesday Morning, and I had thought their paper packs of 25 pieces for $1.99 had gone by the wayside, because the last few months they would have 12 or maybe 24 pieces of paper per pack, but they would be $3.99. And I thought this would be fun to cut up. You could use bookmarks or tags, cut out the individual words. So I thought that was a fun paper to have. And I'm not sure about the back side. Oh, let me pull one out. So that's kind of fun. There's 4 squares of different patterns. You could make a little mini album out of that. I also found 24 pack of this, and I like it because it is the die cut shape, and I could always cover up that part on the bottom or use the back side is more generic. And then they had a couple different styles of these, and they are embossed tags that already have perforations, so you could just pop them out. So that is really fun. I think of many different uses for those, or if you just need a quick tag. So a good deal there. And fabric and such. I found some curtains with this beautiful crocheted trim on the bottom. So it's almost pretty enough I could use it as a curtain. I'll have to decide that. Then this beautiful Christmas tablecloth. I won't be able to show the whole thing. Just really pretty. Just for a small, maybe like a card table type size. I can't find a stain or anything on it. And it had a tag from the store it came from. 33 by 33 square gold candle, $24.99. And I got it for $3. I might even use that as a gift. It's very pretty. Then look at this piece. It looks kind of vintage, and that detailing is so neat. I think I have enough of these now. I'm going to have to switch them out on my dresser on occasion just to enjoy all of them. And then at Joann's, I like to check their remnants. You can usually get them a pretty good price. This piece was kind of fun. I think it's just kind of a cotton type material, but real fun. And then they have more of the burlap shapes and, designs. I saw it fall. They had pumpkins and Thanksgiving looking things. So that'll be fun to use. And then this complemented both of those fabrics that I just bought. And this is an interesting thing. I was at Walmart doing some Christmas shopping, and they have this fashion vinyl covering. And it was on clearance for $2 by Contact brand. It is just some fairly nice weight vinyl. And I thought I could use that with my die cuts. So just another medium to use in my crafting. I got this package. Now, it wasn't from eBay, but I get good deal emails from different people, and every once in a while I'll say, oh, good deal on Amazon. And they had this come up. These cute owl necklaces. So you can see how big the owl is, a nice size. But they were 75 cents a piece, free shipping. So I got a few of those, whether I use them as owl necklaces or embellishments or just use the chain, 75 cents. And I also have some owl earrings coming from a different shipper, but a similar deal. And then I have a few alterables. Now these are not the cutest things to look at, but of course it's the shape that I like, and we can paint it up. Now they are embossed, so this one may not be as easy to cover up so that it doesn't resemble Christmas. But paint it up and decorate it up in a cute little decoration. We'll see if I can sell those at the consignment shop. And I saw this. Vintage, yes. Old, yes. Tacky, definitely. But I like the saying. And I took it as a challenge to alter this up. And I want to give this to my husband. He enjoys clocks, and of course the saying would be very special to him, so he can hang that in his wood shop. But sometimes you just find something that kind of challenges you to alter it up, to make it your own. And then fancy red shoe. Now I have another shoe similar to this, but the red attracted me because I like the Wizard of Oz. And of course Dorothy didn't wear this kind of shoe, but I'm kind of partial to red shoes in my fantasies, I guess. But while I was shopping this day, I ran into a dear friend that I hadn't seen for a while, and she's had some life things go on. And we were just talking about different things, and I told her why I thrift, and I oftentimes find things that interest me, and I enjoy Wizard of Oz. And so after we were done talking, look at what I found. So I had to have it. So it looks like my battery is going to run out any second now. So I will sign off with thanks for stopping by. I've enjoyed our visit. We'll talk to you later. Bye.